Okay, I just signed on live for a couple minutes first. Go ahead and going to give you a few minutes. If you're just listening to the replay, you're going to want to fast forward it a couple of minutes in order to join us. So let me just get our Facebook Live. All right, we have somebody there as the attendee. Hi, Donna. Go ahead and request to be a presenter, and I'll be happy to join you in live. I'm just getting it all set up on Facebook Live. Let's see here. Yay! We are live. Now we just got to get it set up in my homemade Facebook Live iPhone holder. So welcome, Donna. Welcome to Mastermind Monday, where we come together to collaborate, strategize, work on your elevator pitch, and all of those things to help accelerate your business. Hopefully I'm not flashing you as I come forward a little bit. So in the chat room, I went ahead and put a direct link. You can go ahead and use that to join directly. We'll start in just a second. Let me just go ahead and just 1 second, Donna. Sorry about that. So join us live for Mastermind Monday. So Donna, I can't wait to hear about your elevator pitch. So those of you that are just joining us, you can click live on the link. That will give you direct access to come in with your video and chat. Or you can also post your elevator pitch right into the chat room. Our intention today is live on the link. Oh, yay! We got you joining us. I'm going to go ahead and mute you real quick so I get this going. So it worked. Awesome. And so our intention for today is to collaborate and support you. We ideally you want to come with a goal or a challenge. I'm going to check in the back office because I know we had a number of people register. Some of you will be listening to the replay, and I want to be certain that we take time to look at all your goals and challenges. This is a great chance to come and share a goal or challenge that you have in your business, and let us strategize to help you grow and help you soar and make connections. And those of you that don't know me, my name is Shannon Gronich, and I have been able to successfully attain over $3.1 million in free publicity. And I have a simple system that teaches anybody else how to do the same. I have been instrumental in doing over 400 events, and now over the last year and a half I've been doing the Business Acceleration Summit here in Central Florida. And so we bring together very high-level mentors. We have an experience of masterminding over meal tables. We have attorneys, we have individuals that have taken companies public, strategists, marketing experts. We do a marketing panel, we do a pitch tank, giving away $5,000 in mentorship and other tools and resources. So there's a lot that we do, and I love helping people make those connections and connect the dots. And so part of this is we go through 4 key things anytime we do the Mastermind Monday. So just to kind of keep this in mind, and I've found that these 4 things will help anybody accelerate their business. So no matter what you're doing or where you're at, if you can implement these 4 things in your business, you will find that it can help you soar. Hi, Joyce. Yay. I think we lost Donna, though. Hopefully Donna can join us again. And hi, Tony. Go ahead and request to be a presenter, or you can click on the link to join us live. Let me go ahead and put that in there now. So the 4 things that we work with accelerating your business. The first one, and Joyce is one of our mentors, so I'm going to have her introduce herself. And Tony, if it's Tony Castillo, he is one of our business catalysts here in our community. So of these 4 items, the first thing is mastering your elevator pitch. Really being able to hone in quickly, clearly, and concisely what it is that you want to say. Having that be magnetic. First thing is mastering your elevator that people will understand and be able to know what to do next. So an elevator pitch is one of the first things that we work with here on the Mastermind Monday, but also in anything that we do. If you can articulate what it is and what you need next and how people can help you in a way that is about them, talking in the form of benefits and what you do, and there's lots of different ways of doing that, then this can have a huge impact on your business. So that's one of the first things that we always start with the Mastermind Monday is having everybody join us to share their elevator pitch. And this is a great publicity opportunity too, because this replay gets sent out. We have almost 50 people signed up, so being able to get those replays out, and then also we have people that are watching us on Facebook Live. We have people that are seeing this. So anytime you can share your elevator pitch is great. You want to do it, and so we do that here. The next thing is to collaborate and partner. And Joyce White Nelson, who I'm so glad has joined us today, and she'll again be introducing herself, is somebody that I consider a master at this, is collaboration and joint venture. And so with this is, you know, we live in a time where I don't think that we realize, or I mean it took me a while to realize that we're really truly not alone. That there are ways to collaborate and partnership on just about anything, and it just takes, first off, that intention and vision of this is what I want to do, and moving towards that. So really spending time to look at collaborations, looking at partnerships. This is a great way. If you're feeling alone, you can end that instantly by looking for ways to collaborate. If you're having limited resources, then we found that collaborating and partnering really is a great way to accelerate your business without a huge amount of cash, and many times no cash, to be able to do that. And again, Joyce is a expert. She's Joyce Ventures is her company, so I would love to have you connect with her too. And sorry, I have multiple things happening here. I have somebody saying they can't get on. So let me post this here on Facebook. Joyce, let me pause and take care of some logistics, and maybe you could unmute and just share your elevator pitch. And again, when you do your elevator pitches, usually when I work with people, I have a 3-month program. The first thing we do is we do a 60-second elevator pitch, because I think that's a great place to be able to start, because there's many opportunities to be able to do that. But we always hone it down towards the end to be a 30-second and even a 15-second. But because we don't have a bunch of people on today, and just we want to hear from you, Joyce, if you can do a full minute, that would be wonderful. So go ahead and unmute yourself, and I'm going to deal with a couple technology things, and would love to hear from you. But you are muted, and we cannot see you. But I do see you. You have a beautiful photo. This is Joyce White Nelson, and she's going to be one of our presenters at the next Business Acceleration Summit. Oh, she said she's going to be gone for a few moments. Back again. Got 2 things going on at once. Sorry. Okay. So maybe, let me see here. I will keep going. So the next thing is to be able to mastermind mentors and coaches. I know over the years there were so many times in my business where I just didn't know what I didn't know, or I felt stuck, like because it was something I was unfamiliar with, and there was a learning curve. I froze, and I don't know if anybody can relate to this, but really froze, or I took a lot of time. And when you have mentors and coaches, this is a great way. Hi, Dawn. Thank you for joining us. This is a great way to be able to accelerate wherever it is that you're wanting to go. I know at one point in my business, when I had a big nationwide company, I had 9 mentors. I had people in the financial realm. I had somebody in the legal realm. I had somebody in marketing expertise. Filling in those voids in my company of where to go. I had individuals that could dream so much bigger than me and hold a bigger vision and a bigger space than I was able to hold. So in this environment of Mastermind Monday, or what we do at the summit, is we put you in these environments where mentors will come and share with you ideas, strategies, and ways to really dream bigger, and knowing those steps to get there. So that's one of the things that I think we all should surround ourselves with, mentors and coaches. And I've had some people say, well, my friend's kind of my accountability coach, and this is a little bit different. This is somebody, and I found that sometimes when I have to put money into it, that I tend to show up a little bit more. So I'm not, obviously I've had amazing mentors sit on my advisory board and things like that, that volunteered to give back. But I also know that when I've had to pay for something, that I really took it super serious. So I invite you to look at that. And the fourth thing is Mastermind. And masterminding is something that's been around forever and ever and ever. Napoleon Hill with Think and Grow Rich was, somebody that really brought this to light. And it's where you come together and everybody focuses on you. And it could be a goal, it could be a challenge, it could be a next step. And this again gets back to the elevator pitch, which was the first one, of being able to articulate, this is who I am and this is what I need support with. So also being able to articulate that so that people can clearly support you. If you're joining me on Facebook Live, please feel free to type in, or even the Google Hangout, please feel free to type in, if you're not joining us via video, your elevator pitch and anything that you want us to promote, because we're here to promote and share and work on that with you. So Joyce, are you back yet? If you are, go ahead and unmute yourself when you are. And she is not yet. Okay, so those 4 things again is elevator pitch, quick, clear, concise, being able to articulate what you want. Lisa Nichols from The Secret says it best. The one thing that's stopping us from getting exactly what we want right now is our language and being able to communicate that. And I have to say, out of the hundreds of people that I've worked with, when they're at a roadblock and we look at their language, when they're able to tweak a few things, it's like miracle happens. People can clearly understand what they want and they can start really attracting that. The second thing is collaborating in joint ventures, finding ways to partner with others. And I have one of my partners here today, Paz. Thank you for joining. The third thing is coaches and mentors, having people that have already been there and done that can kind of guide you and walk you through. This is so quick at helping you accelerate where you want to go. And being coachable, you obviously have to be coachable to learning and being a continuous student. And then the fourth thing is Mastermind. So today we're here to work on all 4 of those. And so please, I'm going to go ahead and open up the webinar and let individuals share. Now we have at the Business Acceleration Summit over 30 mentors right now, and it's growing, of individuals that have a very high level of business acumen and knowledge and success in their field, and also a huge heart to give back, and support other people and be of service. And so if you go to Business Acceleration Summit, you can see we're adding, we don't have everybody up, but we're adding people there. Joyce is one of them with joyceventures.com. And we have Reverend Ernie Chu, or Ernest Chu, from the Soul Currency Institute, has been on Oprah, Wall Street Journal. He's raised over $150 million, taken 6 companies public. And what's so great is about a number of these mentors that show up and support you here is that there's a number of them that you can literally sit in front of them and ask them about any industry or any questions, and they have something to contribute. And I have to say, I keep picking on Joyce, and Joyce, when you're there, unmute, is that she is somebody that I've seen her create joint ventures and connections that my mind, and I think I'm pretty good at putting people together. Like, she brings people together that I just like, God, I would have never thought of doing that. So definitely want to connect with her. And Donna says she's really excited. She can't wait till the next summit. I know, Donna, we're so glad to have you on our team. And here's Joyce. Yay! I've been ranting and raving about you.
I made it. Can you hear me?
I can hear you wonderfully.
Okay. Yay. Okay, good. So I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Doing a few things at once. I apologize. Hi, everybody that's on. Welcome. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it, and me with you. So I'm Joyce White Nelson. I'm the founder of Joyce Ventures. And Joyce Ventures is a collective of people first professionals, and we focus on assisting to build business relationships that change the world and result in joy and prosperity. So we work with entrepreneurs, we work with organizations and corporations. So it's a collective of people that can help you on many variety of levels. So let's see, what are we looking for? We're looking for really good matches for what we do and for what you need, because you see it needs to be mutually beneficial. So we have a long discovery process in which we find out whether what you need and your intended outcome is a good match for our skills and the people that we have here to work for you. Joyce White Nelson.
Don't you offer, Joyce, the discovery session as part of your intro and connect, so like somebody could come and sign up on your website to have a discovery session? Tell people how they access you.
So it is on my website, a discovery session. It's also connected to my Facebook page, business page. It's not a free consultation. It's $29, but you have about an hour in that, and you do have an inquiry form to fill out, a discovery form to fill out ahead of time before the session, so that we're prepared and you are assured that you're going to have 2 or 3 takeaways from that session. So, you know, don't you just hate it when I do, when I go to the doctor or some professional and I have filled out all this stuff, and then they sit down and you have to tell them all over again what they already should know. So I like to have things ahead of time so I can research and have content and at least 2 really valuable takeaways, whether they, decide to engage in service or not. So that the discovery session is of value, because I don't want to waste anybody else's time or my own.
Awesome, great. So anybody that today or in the Facebook Live or Google Hangout that has any questions about joint ventures, connections, or you need a key contact, one of the things that's great is not only do you have Joyce, but I also have access to a powerful Rolodex too. So if there's some contact that you're looking for, put that in there, because you're surrounded, and Paz and Donna and everybody here, like let's put that request out there so that we can support you. Joyce, do you mind sharing a little bit about what you're going to be talking about at the upcoming summit?
Sure. Can I share something else first? Do you remember that thought? Because I'm kind of excited. Yeah. So Florida has been infiltrating Wisconsin since the last summit. Do you know that? So already some people from the summit that I met have gotten business in Wisconsin since I've been back. So I'm happy about that. I've made those connections, and people have gotten. So you're coming north without you even knowing it.
Thank you.
So, and then I've invited a couple key people over from Orlando. One is a past president of Walt Disney, and he said he might come over. So that'd be kind of nice. So I told him I'd treat him really well.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, so that I can't really say a name because that wouldn't, until it happens, that wouldn't be good, I think. And I have another guy in the very big in the from Orlando in the sort of food service industry. That's not really quite the right title for him, but so I've been making connections over there to sort of fish them in over to, with that Florida article. That's kind of great. The article that was in the Florida Today too. So this little niche to draw some attention to the mini little Silicon Valley there. So, okay, so the question was, what am I going to be talking about? So I have a core values and a process for building business relationships. And I segment that into 3 conceptual steps and then 3 actionable steps. So it's called initiate, nurture, and sustain. Because people think that networking maybe is just sort of magic, or they think that you need to be maybe an extrovert or have some kind of certain personality style or something like that to be effective at networking. And that really isn't the case at all. It's a process, and it's a process that you can learn. So I'm going to talk about that process, or actually show it, and then how that actually leads into creating joint ventures. How does that lead into business? Not business cards. We don't want just business cards. We want business. So how do we get from that process, because it's actually a growing process of networking, into creating business or joint ventures, which is business. So that's what I'm going to be talking about, or showing. We're going to be doing it, actually.
Awesome. Yeah, that's one of the things I love about you, is you really walk your talk. I think anybody that has the opportunity to get to know Joyce White Nelson is very blessed. Those of you that are joining us live, you definitely want to go to joyceventures.com, because she really takes to heart everybody that she works with. She makes conscious connections, not just putting people together, but real, you know, she takes time, you take time to think things through and match things, and then help facilitate making that happen. And you're a true gift to the summit. Thank you for all that you've done and you continue to do. She's a wealth of knowledge and information, and somebody I also consider very intuitive too, because she sees things that we just may not know about. So thank you for all that you do.
I don't see colors or anything like that, though. I used to think, people called me intuitive, and I said, what do you mean? I don't see, like, colors around people. But people do always ask me that. How did you know that about me? And I'm like,
no. Yeah, it's great. So, we have Linda joining us. Linda with Asher Business Group. She's also one of our mentors. This woman is a P&L and using your budget and using your finances to really create the roadmap of success. I don't know how many of you love your P&Ls. How many of you love your P&Ls? If you don't, you want to be playing with Linda, because Linda can either take that off your hands or really work with you to learn how to love those. Because I have to tell you, forever I was intimidated by budgets, intimidated by numbers, and once I had one of my mentors and advisors who was a professor at Florida Institute of Technology, and she was one of the first women-owned CPAs, and I just acquired a business, and she made me sit down and develop the budget. And the budget for a particular event was in the 6 figures, and there was multiple things happening at the same time, and it was like 3 days. And I remember I had a couple breakdowns and crying, and it was really intense. But when I was done, I felt so empowered And that's one of the greatest things that a budget can do for you, or being familiar and on top of your numbers, is, to me, I think it's a creation vehicle, and it's something that allows you to move forward with understanding and knowing and intention. So Linda's great at that. So if you don't know her, and Linda, if you click on the link, you can join us live and we can hear your voice. Linda Feliciano. She's with Asher Business Group. So I'm going to go around and we're going to continue to do the elevator pitches, and we still have to come up with a new name, Joyce. I used to call it conscious calling, but I know that's a little airy-fairy. So we'll work on that. That's our intention. Your pitch, what it is that you're doing, and how we can support you, or what's the benefit for other people. So I'm going to start with Donna, since she was the first one on. Donna, if you want to unmute yourself and go ahead and let us know who you are and what you're up to.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hi, all right. Well, hello, I'm Donna Vernon, and I've got so many things going on, but I'm going to focus on just one for a change. I am about to open a Medi Spa here in downtown Vero Beach called Cheeky Face and Body Cosmetic Center. And it's going to have all the amenities of any other well-established Medi Spa. But in the meantime, we were planning on opening around October 1st. In the meantime, I have been enjoying my time working with you and with Kim Potter as a new affiliate for Blueprint for Changes. And I am just loving this product and this process so much. There isn't anything that I would be happy just learning this product and talking to other people about how it works. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And so as you can see, I still have no elevator pitch. I haven't had time to work on one.
Okay, so and also you have two things going on. So that's a great opportunity, Donna, to have one for Blueprints for Changes and one for the Medi Spa. And right now, I've heard, because you've been on these calls before, you had some great things that you were looking for. I'm going to go ahead and I'm getting a little bit of feedback. But you had mentioned you're looking for health experts, contributing writers, contacts to in the health industry. Is that still something that you're looking for? And again, you need to unmute yourself. So with that, if you have a website, it's good to have that call to action, which I know you're working on, so that you're not going to probably have that. But let us know what it is that you're looking for.
Okay. One thing at a time, again, for me. I think in these situations, I'm certainly more of an observer until I get my act together. The next thing that I'll be doing is a seminar for Blueprints for Changes in the space that will be the spa. So that's going to be my major focus right now, is promoting that particular seminar.
Okay. So with that particular elevator pitch, I would suggest, Donna, that you have some more specifics. I know you're working on a couple of events, so maybe pick. I mean, if there's a way to articulate the two of them, but talk in the form of benefits. So it could be individuals that come to this event will have the opportunity to sit with a double PhD doctor who has learned how to alter brain chemistry naturally. Who do you know that wants to learn how to have more clarity, focus, feel better? This is an event that you want to know about. So having that, what's in it for them, and kind of that call to action would be great. And then how to get a hold of me. If you want to know more, call me at this number or reach out to me at this email. And really using, because when we have, this is a big thing with accelerating your business. When we have a window of opportunity to showcase ourselves that call to action and how clear we are is what moves others into action, if that makes sense. So Donna, I muted you again. Sorry, I kept going back and forth because I was getting feedback.
Okay, I got it. I've been writing this down. That's absolutely perfect. That's basically all I need. That's why I come on here, so you can give me my elevator pitches.
You're welcome. Okay, and then Donna, if you want to put your affiliate link in the chat room, Joyce is asking what it is.
All right.
She's, and I'll go ahead and share if you don't mind on your behalf.
Okay, I'll grab it and put it right in there. Just a second.
And so Joyce had asked, what is Blueprints for Changes? Blueprints for Changes is a technology that was developed by Dr. Kim Potter, like I said, a dual PhD behaviorist, and it has it's been able to optimize brain chemistry naturally. It doesn't require any medication. It doesn't require really any effort, and people are getting remarkable results in a short period of time. They do use it in businesses, Joyce, so you must have missed him at the summit, but he is really making waves in people's lives. So that's the technology side of it that people can do in their home. They don't need to attend a workshop. Obviously, Donna's putting her link here that we can go ahead and share. But also, he's doing 2 workshops where you can spend time with him. One is an intro, it's a couple-hour intro, and then he's doing an all-day workshop where you can interact with him, and he teaches you a process that he works with his individual clients that is life-changing, that you can go home and utilize it. It heightens your intuition, and again, works a lot with that whole brain chemistry and letting go of unhealthy habits, I guess, things that hold us back. So he's been pretty powerful. And Donna's been doing a lot of writing about it, she said. So you can see her link there. Donna, I don't know if you can send it on Facebook too, because you're in one chat room, and I don't know if you see the Webinar Jam chat room and how to get it there. Because right now it is in one chat room but not the other. It's weird that we have 2. Okay, so was that helpful, Donna, as far as the language? So it really, some of it begins with, like, what's your intention? So I invite you guys, as you join this community and as you come on to the Mastermind Mondays, come in here with an intention. Because when we step into something with an intention, then we can start attracting it. So what is your intention? Now, Joyce, I know you come to serve a lot. You show up and you just say, I'm here to serve. So I appreciate that and each one of you, I know you guys have a servant's heart. So I'm so grateful that you're here and that you do that. And I also want you to come here with an intention, of I'd like to raise awareness about this particular project, or I'd like to raise awareness about this company, or I'm looking for partners with. So I invite you to set those intentions. Okay, Paz, you're up, my friend.
All right. Well, my business is the Millionaire Molder, and what we are is the business building program. We're an 8 to 12 month program that helps businesses build anything that they need, no matter where you are, whether you're a startup or in revenue. We are here to help you grow a profitable, sustainable business, teaching everything from sponsorships to sales, marketing, to business credit. We have what you need to succeed.
Yay! So Paz is, Paz, I would probably close again with, and I know you're updating your website, and I'll close for you, but millionairemolders.com. And remember, we don't need to say www. If you're on airtime, a lot of people are still using that, and so just say, millionairemolders.com. Paz is up to some really good stuff.
We're building, we've been blessed, we having great connections, having great relationships. We are really in a position to truly help entrepreneurs, whether it is to help them locate funding, to build out their business, whether it is to structure their business, design a business plan, whatever it is that's holding you back, we will be able to help you take care of that. Thank goodness.
So Millionaire Molder, so one of the things with Paz, and again, Paz, get ready to also share what you're looking for next or how we can support you, or a goal or challenge. Anybody, even you, Joyce, I know you're a mentor, but if you have a goal or a challenge that you're looking for, I'm going to add a couple things about Paz since I know what he's up to, is that what's great is that he has a system and a team in place so that they can go in and see where you're at in your business, because really a business is a system. It doesn't matter what the business is. There's a process of going from step, A, B, C, D, and following goals. Now, granted, it's fluid, but Paz has been able to pull together this team to help people. And what I love about Paz's system is he's, like I do with people I'm working with, is I focus on how do we get them into revenue if they're not in revenue, or how do we increase their revenue? And so he's providing tools like, let's look at the funding, let's look at how to retain more clients and reach the market, let's look at sponsorship. And so he helps increase that bottom line almost instantly. And what's great about his program, if you go and look at it, Paz, it is so incredibly inexpensive with high value. That it's pretty cool. When I first saw the price, I was like, I thought it was going to be in the 4 and 5 figures. It was in the 3 and the low 3s at that. So I maybe that's in the beginning and stuff like that, but it's pretty cool.
Well, we're not going to increase the prices. What we understand is we're not supposed to get rich off of people. We're supposed to get rich with people. Being a big follower of Zig Ziglar, he says, to get what you want out of life, you got to help more people get what they want. So we made the program very affordable, but we're also very selective. Everyone who gets to be a part of the Millionaire Molder has to fill out an intake form first so that we know where your business is, so we can assign you with the right type of personal coaching, because you do get a personalized business coach. And then we interview them to make sure that they're in the right spirit, because teamwork makes the dream work. So having people that are willing to share their experience, with people that are willing to, share their failures as well as their successes, so that we can all learn from them, and then having the experts in those master categories teaching exactly what you need is something that we were able to be blessed to have. Just those relationships where we can pull somebody like a Paul Lindbergh, who's an expert salesperson, or even someone as great as Shannon, yay, to teach out sponsorships. We've been really focused on making sure that businesses grow, because no matter what the product or service is, building a business is always the same. It's just knowing what it is and being able to remove yourself from those parts unknown. So we're the flashlight in the dark. So I love that about us. And what we're looking for, okay, we're looking for more joint ventures, because we're always willing to joint venture. We have a great affiliate program for anyone who wants to join us. So we're always looking for more joint ventures and affiliates. And we're always looking for more coaches, because we want to be able to service more and more people. Our goal is to help 1,000 businesses in a year reach at least the 6-figure mark, and many of them to the 7-figure mark.
Awesome. And you have a great book, which I know is separate from this.
Yes. As I'm also one of the top 10 experts in the world on happiness, so that's helped me get some of these great relationships. So I have a book out called The Big 365, which is a daily dose of happiness. There's 366 quotes, one for every day of the year, plus a bonus one for the leap year. So the Big 365 will help you get through any situation. So the first quote in the book is, "I've been brainwashed by faith to know that I can do it." And it's the only book on the market with this smile on every single page from cover to cover.
Awesome. Great. Well, thank you so much. So we've got some amazing individuals. I know we also have Kimberly Marie. Kimberly Marie please feel free to put who you are, what you're looking for in the chat room. So let's start getting into the masterminding. Let's look at, is there any goal or challenge that you're working with right now? And one of the things with masterminding, and I think to be really powerful, and it's funny because I've had this conversation with some of the mentors before, because mentors come to the summit and they show up and they feel like, we all feel like we have to have this level of success and we have to have this certain image, and people may not do business with us unless we have this certain level of success. But there's this thing called vulnerability that is really magnetic. And when we're vulnerable and when we let people know that, hey, I'm growing just like you, or I have challenges, or I have goals, that it's pretty powerful. I had one mentor at the last event say, you know, they were going through that same chatter in their head, and then they said, but I'm sitting here with all of these remarkable mentors. It was like that urge to get help overpowered their ego of looking okay. And once they became vulnerable and started sharing, like, everybody at the table started sharing and everybody started collaborating. And not only did they get solutions, but they enrolled a team. And it was pretty powerful. And that's what happens when we all come together here. Not only are you here just sharing who you are and what you're doing, but you're kind of enrolling us in your team, because now when somebody thinks about happiness, what are we going to think about? We're going to think about paths. If somebody thinks about joint ventures and a joint venture expert, they're going to think about Joyce. Somebody thinks about spas. So this is what the power of masterminding. And I know, Paz, you were getting ready to say something if you want to add, and unless you're going to dive right into it.
No, I was going to say one of the quotes from my book, and it's something that I truly believe, is a helping hand is never afraid to ask for another helping hand. So being authentic in your space really opens you up to get the help that you need and the growth to accelerate. No matter how great you are, you still need someone else's greatness. So I always say, just share where you are. I've been blessed that I've always just told the truth. Even when we were doing well, we always asked for more help because our goal is to help more people. So the only way you can help more people is to ask for more help and enroll help into your program.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so who wants to start? And again, please, this is interactive. If you're in the chat room, because I do see a few of you there that are viewing, share, this is who I am and this is what I need support with this. And I'm just going to open it up. And it'll be silent.
I'm ready. I wrote in the chat room already what I'm looking for, so I'm actually doing research now, comparing and contrasting, and I'm looking for very high-end white label or that'll do custom branding, clothing and product manufacturer that is also a fulfillment center. So, I mean, I have found some, but I don't have any personally endorsed or ones that, you know, someone's already used, so I don't have a referral for one.
Okay, so
it's easy to find them, but knowing the track record is a different thing.
Yeah, Maria Simone is S-I-M-O-N-E, Maria Simone. Now, I know that that's not actively her business right at this moment, but she ran a company. She became, you know, her own company, raised capital, called City Scarves. She also was a CEO of another clothing company. An Olympic swimmer, developed these bikinis that stay on and don't fall off. So she's had her finger on the clothing industry, and I've seen her just, I mean, when I say she was a CEO of a clothing company, she gets all of the moving parts from manufacturing and distribution. Mm-hmm. So I know she also worked to get in with Joe Boxer, so she's,
okay, good.
I'd be happy to connect you with her. I'll look for a minute when we open this up. Anybody else has any other suggestions?
I have a friend named Aaron Bland, B-L-A-N-D. He runs a company called Buy SFI, which is similar to Amazon, and he has great manufacturing and distribution. I can also connect you with him.
That'd be great, because I have, like, all of a sudden a lot of need for this for a couple people, and I need that's exactly what I needed. Somebody that knows somebody. Great. Thank you.
Okay, she's updated her website. It's MARIASIMONE. And again, Joyce, I will make an email connection for you, but definitely her website. She has Business and Money with a Spiritual Twist. She's a beautiful individual. So anybody else have key contacts, manufacturing, anything to do with clothing? Paz website, please. Do you mind putting the website in the chat room or sharing that person's website?
I'm trying to do it on my phone because I'm on the phone and I don't see how I can do it. But I have Joyce as a friend on Facebook, so I'm just going to put it in. I'm just going to connect it through Facebook.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, and Linda is looking for it also, Pat. Linda Feliciano with Asher Business. So those of you that are just joining us on Facebook Live or on Google Hangout, we just got into the Mastermind section. We've shared our elevator pitches or pitches to get to know each other. If you're just joining us and you want to type in who you are and your website, please do that. And right now, people are sharing requests for connections, goals, or challenges, and we're all coming together to help move forward your project. So we look forward to who's next. Okay, Donna, I'm looking for help with email marketing and CRM. So Donna, do you have a CRM system in place?
Not as yet. Looking to make one happen on my website. All I have is the website. I need to be able to collect, subscriptions, things like that, and to do email marketing. So somebody to help me set that up because I'm a babe in the woods here.
Okay, so are you looking for email marketing, something like Aweber, or more of a CRM?
Whatever works with collecting information from your website and from Facebook, and then sending out the autoresponder emails and welcome emails and etc.
Okay, and you've got a little bit of that?
And I'm actually looking for somebody to help me set up rather than me doing it myself.
Okay, so yeah, I have a couple people that could be of help with that. Davy, and let me go ahead and I'll get her email address and put it in out of Las Vegas. It's Spin Digital Mail, like email, but it's not email. Spin, SPINDIGITAL MAIL @gmail.com. Her name is Davy.
Okay.
D-I. And she does all kinds of things with social media. She's familiar with Aweber, email campaigns, website. Really great at integrating all of that. Now, for me, when I think of CRM is a customer relations management system. It sounds like you want to obviously manage it, but you're more looking at the marketing side of it and capturing the data, right?
Yes.
Are you going to be using it for intake? It doesn't need to be HIPAA compliant?
I'm sorry. Tell me again what you just said. I lost you.
Are you using it for patient intake, and does it need to be HIPAA compliant?
No.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Go ahead, Joyce.
Can I comment for Donna? I don't know who's doing your website, Donna, but you sound like you're having a brick and mortar facility also. I encourage you not to think of this in isolation, like Band-Aids or putting little building blocks together. You really want to create a blueprint of everything that you're doing so everything is cohesive. Because social media and SEO, SMM and SEO are not separate from your website, so you need all this to be connected with what your POS is going to be when you're there's a lot of things to connect here. with a brick and mortar and your website and email, and have all these things, these systems all work together and be friendly. They all have to be friends, Donna. So you want this to be seamless, yeah. So this is something you don't want to just think of in isolation. So what kind of a website are you having? Do you know what I mean by that question? Like,
she's actually doing her spa online. So not only is she doing the brick and mortar, Joyce, she's
doing e-commerce also and virtual.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so you really want all these things to work together and appear seamless, because you're a solopreneur, Donna, is that correct?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm having trouble hearing you.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm going to say yes to that as far as the online is concerned.
Yep. So you really need systems that work together and make your life easier. So I don't know if Paz or Shannon or I could maybe give you, like, it gets kind of detailed in what that would be, and you really want to think about this before you implement. Don't shoot before you aim.
Yeah, let's throw out a couple of ideas of what she needs to think about real quickly, and then let's move on. But like her financials, so I'm going to type this in there, like her financials, her website, her e-commerce if she's doing a shopping cart, right? What other things? Her CRM or her list of customers? What other things, Joyce and Paz, do you think are the marketing, the email marketing?
A great blog where she can not only write articles but also repurpose articles so that she could be able to drive customers to her site. Blogging or vlogging, video logging now, any of those things where you're constantly bringing eyes to your site. Not all of us are strong writers, so repurposing content is always a great way to get people to your site as well.
Well, the blogging is something that I've already got going. That's the one thing that I know is the blogging. And also I have an incredible resource to start doing the video blogging. So I'll be doing some DIY and interview videos on that site as well.
Yeah, Linda says, please don't spend a lot of money on a partial system when you need a complete system. And that's what Joyce is saying. It's like really read that roadmap. And that may, I got to sit down a CEO space, Paz, a number of years ago with an expert, and it totally opened my eyes to what Joyce was saying, because I was looking at just one component of my business, and this person created probably an 8-page outline of all the different pieces and how they touched and what we needed, and walked a customer's experience through from lead to conversion to follow-up, including the accounting system and the marketing. And so really looking at that is what Joyce is saying. So Joyce, thank you so much for bringing light on that. That's an important point. Who wants to be my mentor on this? Well, you just got all of us to mentor you. Keep coming back. No, just kidding. Don't. You guys want to be here, one-on-one. Donna, put your email and contact information in the chat room. Okay, anybody else? I'm going to do a quick plug. I'm looking for, it's Donna Marie Vernon at gmail.com. Donna Marie, and it's Marie, M-A-R-I-E, V-E-R-N-O-N at gmail.com. I just started my 3-month Media Magic Mastery Program again, and so I'm looking for individuals that need help creating their their bio right now that they want to use either speakers, authors, coaches, people that are struggling with their bio. Maybe they don't have a bio, they haven't updated it, and who would like to have support with that. This first month we really hone in on that through a 12-step program, and so just looking for, who do you know that maybe wants to be a speaker and not there yet. I love working with people either in that beginning stages or kind of that mid. It doesn't mean I obviously have helped people that are already successful, but anybody in that range of wanting to use their bio to go to the next level. Any suggestions? And Joyce, you took my class last time, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I took your class and I'm taking it again, and I have used it, referred business to you through that class, and I've used the content of that class, repurposed it, the content, and you can always, like Shannon asked for a pitch today, or one. I gave one certain one because of how she's talking about me, so I fed into that one. But if I was talking to someone else, I might use a different one. And so the same goes for your media, and think about radio interviews, and think about other times when you're going to be asked something and you need to have a few things ready and in different formats. So it's kind of like, what are the hotkeys here for our computers? So we have things ready. And the more ready you are, the more that things will come to you because you are ready. Because that's how it works. When you're not ready, it doesn't come. Or we say no, which is bad. Or we don't know what to say no to because we don't have clarity, and maybe we say yes to too much. So it can go both ways, where we're running helter-skelter and we can't make a decision because we don't have that blueprint. But taking Shannon's class really gives, it forces you to have a lot of clarity on who you are, what you're about, what your reasons are. And out of that, too, I don't remember actually, Shannon, that part of the class was, was it? I could have missed it because I was halfway in and one leg in and one leg out. That's why I'm doing it again. But is there a part about radio interviews in there? About
yes.
Questions? Okay.
We did a private class on, and that was a bonus for you guys because I ended up having something happen. I said, let's push it one more week.
Okay.
But it was TV and radio interview secrets, and went through and just focused on how to prepare, what to do when you're there, how to control the interviews. If something
how to control the interview is so key.
Repurpose it, and
yeah,
just focused on that.
Because it's relatively, if you're out there in social media and you have LinkedIn and you're connecting and talking to people, I mean, I have people a couple times a week ask me for radio or some kind of interview, or to be in a book, or to do this or to do that. So this class not only gives you the tools, but it gives you the discernment of helping you to make choices, and that's really key as you grow.
Yeah, we do definitely focus on how to decide what's a good use of time, because as you grow and as you get busy, there's ways of deciphering through all of the chaos. So thank you, Joyce. So if anybody has any resources or leads for that, please send them my way. I do a 30-minute strategy session, and the strategy session is complimentary. You go to meetme, meetme.so/Shannon Gronich, Gronich. So meetme.so/Shannon Gronich, and I'd be happy to sit down and see if it's a good match. So we're at the top of the hour. We've discussed things from collaboration and websites and CRMs and books and all kinds of things. So I just wanted to do a quick check-in on closing remarks. And before I do that, I wanted to let you know our next Business Acceleration Summit is September 16th. It's a Friday evening. and 17th, so September 16th and 17th. We still have the tickets on special. You can actually come in as a sponsor for the price of a VIP ticket, of a retail price. So for $300, you can come in as a sponsor, which is the price of a VIP ticket, and get all kinds of wonderful kudos and marketing, and includes 3 meals. And this event is our Visionary and Awards Banquet. So normally when we have a keynote presenter, which is kind of a TED Talk format at dinner, we're giving away awards, and these awards are awesome. Humanitarian, volunteer, business, we've got a business award. So all of that's going to be up on the site here real shortly, and we're looking for nominees. So if you know somebody, it's such a huge honor just to be nominated, whether they win or not, just to be nominated and know that they were thought of and alike, because so many people do remarkable work, and they're not doing it for the pat on the back. And so if you know somebody in mind, when you see that email, please take a moment to think about somebody that you care about that could be recognized, because they'll get a nice letter and possibly be recognized amongst some of our peers. This tends to be, you know what, Joyce? I don't have it up yet, but let me just share with you some of the awards, if you don't mind, real quick, and then I want to hear any final closing remarks. So, Outstanding Visionary is one of them. These are leaders with a big vision that are out there making it happen. Individual or business that has an outstanding vision for our community's future. Community Volunteer of the Year, awarded to an individual who's helped our community by volunteer hours, knowledge, or skills, service from the heart. Heart of the Community, individual or business that is working towards bringing the community together. They're like a community liaison. Humanitarian of the Year is an individual who's devoted to the promotion of human welfare. Conscious Business of the Year are businesses that work not only on the customer experience, but the internal experience and the impact that they're leaving on all individuals that they touch. And I think that is, oh, I'm still weighing, maybe you guys can tell me this. We've always done Leader in Innovative Medicine Award. And this was pretty powerful because we got some remarkable things to come to the forefront when I used to do this awards banquet in the past. So I'm thinking that I still want to invite people to nominate that Leader in Innovative Medicine, which is a pioneer showing innovation in natural health products or services. So that's what the awards are. Outstanding Visionary, Community Volunteer of the Year, part of the Community Humanitarian of the Year, Business of the Year, and Leader in Innovative Medicine. Yes, that's it.
Question. Could they be running a nonprofit or be involved in a nonprofit?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just so that you know, what we've had is that Volunteer of the Year. We've actually had nonprofits use that as their vehicle to nominate volunteers that support their nonprofit, if that makes sense, Paz. And so our nominees, people that attend, no, they don't have to be there to be nominated. They don't have to be there to receive it. Obviously, we'd like it. It's great because they get to share who they are. But no, it's open. It's open. Okay, quick check-in before we go. Any final remarks? Donna, we're going to start with you. She's still muted. Okay, Pat. Oh, no, there we go.
Okay. Having trouble hearing, so what did you ask me?
Just any closing remarks. We're just finishing up. We're a few minutes over, so.
Okay. Well, I just want to say thank you again for inviting me to this wonderful mastermind. I always get so much from it and from my association with you and your fine group of people. So many thanks.
Awesome, Donna. Thank you for showing up and sharing who you are. Paz, your turn.
Well, you know, I always love you, and thank you for having me here. Joyce, I've already made that connection with Aaron for you, so just go into your Facebook and, you know, visit us at themillionairemolder.com. We'll be glad to help everyone.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, Joyce.
Okay, well, I'm excited. So I can't wait to follow up with these two people, and because that's a kind of a risky thing, you know, to invest. It's easy to do the research and find a lot of things, but that's what this is all about, doing a mastermind and finding a sphere, a trusted sphere of people first professionals that you can ask these questions to, and they offer, I mean, their trusted sphere to you. That's like gold, right? That's awesome. So I'm really okay, Shannon. And to your point, or maybe Paz, maybe you said this about, you know, being fearless. And so here's what the story in my mind was. I'm going to talk too long, but it's like first it said, this side said, "Oh, no one on there's going to know this answer, right?" Really? And then I said, "What do you mean, no one? How do you know?" What is one of your core belief statements, Joyce? People are more than your finite mind can imagine. So good thing I have core beliefs that I can come back to remember what I really do believe. Because that other little voice in there, that chatter, can take over if you don't know what your core beliefs are. So my core belief took over, and I asked, and I got two great sources. Yay!
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. So perfect. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back on the 15th, and look forward to playing with each and every one of you. Please share this, and if there's anything I can do to support you, would be great. And hopefully we'll see you at the next summit. Love you guys. Bye for now.